Cash rules everything around me. Can I kick it? Yes, you can. Ain't no such thing as halfway crooks. You've heard these lines 1,000 times.
It'll make you choke, you can't provoke, you can't cope, you should have broke because I ain't no joke.
But what if I told you the stories behind them are bigger than the songs themselves? Label politics, lawsuits, careers almost ending before they began. And the #1 record on this list? It didn't just become a classic.
Get out. I walk around town with the pound strapped down.
It changed how hip-hop survived the 90s. Stay with me. This countdown builds to something different. Number 15, Mobb Deep, Shook One's PT2, 1995. Ain't no such things as halfway crooks.
You all alone in these streets, cousin. Every man for theyself in his land, we be gunning.
Shook One's PT2 is not just a song. It is a crime scene frozen in sound.
To be a player, don't make me have to call your name out. We crew is featherweight. My gunshots.
Released in 1995 on the infamous.
Situation now. Take these words home and think it through. Or the next rhyme I write.
The record captures Queensbridge houses at its most paranoid and poetic.
We just a shook one.
Havoc built the instrumental in his apartment.
You don't know me, there's no relation, Queensbridge, and we don't play. I don't got time for you.
Chopping and pitching a Herbie Hancock sample until it felt like icy piano keys echoing through stairwells.
And once I get on them, I put on all my peoples, react quick lyrics like Max.
There was no $1 million studio polish, just tension, raw drums, and atmosphere thick enough to breathe. Prodigy, barely 20, delivered verses that sounded aged by experience. The single peaked at #2 on Billboard's Hot Rap chart and pushed the album to gold status. But the real impact wasn't commercial. It was psychological. The streets quoted it like scripture. Here's the twist. The beat was almost scrapped. Havoc later admitted the final version came together accidentally after experimenting with pitch shifts. The record never faded. It resurfaces in films, documentaries, and modern grim realism rap aesthetics. Royalties from streaming and sync placements still flow decades later. It defined darkness as profitable and credibility as currency. But before Menace became mainstream, a teenage prodigy proved confidence could move mountains. Number 14, Special Ed, I Got It Made, 1989. I Got It Made feels like a coronation speech delivered by a teenager who knew he would win. Released in 1989 on Profile Records, Special Ed was just 16 years old when he recorded the track in Brooklyn. His delivery wasn't childish. It was composed, articulate, almost regal. Flatbush gave him swagger. Producer Howie T gave him structure.
I didn't beg, I just got laid. My hair was growing too long, so I got me a fade.
Together they created a minimalist beat that left space for charisma to shine. The record cracked the Billboard Hot Rap chart and turned Ed into one of hip-hop's youngest stars. But the twist is deeper. Many radio listeners assumed he was older. His poise confused critics. As the 90s shifted toward grittier street realism, polished braggadocio felt out of step with darker trends.
I got it made.
Commercial momentum slowed, yet the legacy is permanent.
Home, full of knowledge from my toes to the top of my dome. I'm kinda young, but my tongue.
Every self-assured rapper declaring dominance owes a blueprint to this record.
I'm talented. Yeah.
Confidence was the beginning, but unity, that came from Queens. Number 13, A Tribe Called Quest. Can I Kick It? 1990. Can I kick it? Yes, you can. Can I kick it? Is warmth turned into rhythm. Released in 1990 on People's Instinctive Travels. Tribe fused jazz influence with playful community energy. Q-Tip's conversational tone invited listeners in instead of intimidating them. The Lou Reed Walk on the Wild Side bassline gave it crossover appeal, helping it reach the Billboard Hot 100, rare for alternative hip-hop at the time. The twist, that sample cost them heavily in publishing. Financially, the song earned less than its cultural weight deserved. Radio embraced it cautiously. The streets embraced it fully. Over time, it became an eternal anthem, sampled, referenced, revived in films and commercials. Streaming has turned it into a steady royalty engine. It proved hip-hop could be gentle without being weak. But as Tribe softened edges, Rakim sharpened blades. Number 12, Eric B. and Rakim. I Ain't No Joke, 1987.
No one gets on, cause I won't let nobody press up and mess up the scene I set. I like to stay.
I ain't no joke. That line didn't explode. It settled in.
Another enemy, not even a friend of me. Cause you'll get fried in the end when you pretend to be completely.
When I Ain't No Joke dropped in 1987 on Paid in Full, hip-hop was still loud, charismatic, and rhythm first.
So all my hip-hop hits, get the style down packed, then it's time to switch. Put my tape on.
Then Rakim stepped to the mic like a chess grandmaster entering a room full of street fighters.
They might ruin patterns and paragraphs based on you and your all BD.
No yelling, no gimmicks, just precision.
Hold the mic.
Recorded in New York during rap's formative years, Rakim approached verses differently.
Story I'm telling, nobody beats the R, so stop yelling, save it, put it in your
internal rhyme scheme stacked inside bars. Breath control calculated.
I used to let the mic smoke. Now I slam it when I'm done and make sure it's broke when I'm gone.
Every pause intentional. He wasn't just rhyming, he was engineering. Eric B.'s stripped-down production left space. That space became tension.
Jack, but only if they knew that they who think wrong, if they who can't do that style that I'm doing.
It wasn't a top 40 pop smash. It wasn't built for MTV theatrics.
Following the fiending, waiting for the punchline to get the meaning like before the mural.
But inside barbershops, park jams, and cassette decks passed hand to hand. It was seismic.
As I stare in your face, you seem stunned. Remember me, the one you got your idea from, but soon you're so.
Here's the twist. Rakim made revolutionary techniques sound effortless.
I got a question.
So effortless that later generations didn't even realize they were using his blueprint.
I'ma have to diss who broke, you can get a smack for this. I ain't no joke.
Multi-syllable rhyme patterns, complex bar structure, laid-back menace.
Mic is broke when I'm gone. Then you can joke, cause everything is real on the.
Those became standard because of this record. It didn't fade. It became the foundation.
In the crowd, and watch the people wonder, damn. But think about it, then you understand.
And once the technical bar was raised that high, the culture had room for something lighter, something playful, but just as sharp. Number 11, Black Sheep. The Choice Is Yours, 1991. You can get with this, or you can get with that. One of the simplest hooks in hip-hop history. one of the smartest. Released in 1991, The Choice Is Yours felt like effortless charisma bottled. Dre's wasn't aggressive. He wasn't militant. He wasn't shouting over drums. He sounded like the coolest person at the party, unbothered and fully in control. The remix pushed the single to number 15 on the Billboard Hot 100 and earned gold certification. That hook turned into a cultural chant almost overnight. Minimal drums, elastic bass line, air between the kicks and snares. Production felt open, confident enough not to overcrowd itself. Here's the twist. Behind the laid-back energy were label complications and internal tensions that slowed Black Sheep's long-term mainstream run. Commercial lightning struck, but infrastructure didn't support the storm. And yet the hook refuses to die. From commercials to NBA arenas to crowd chants decades later. It resurfaces like muscle memory. It proved hip-hop could be humorous without being soft. But Brooklyn had another mood brewing. And this time, the drums got darker. Number 10, Black Moon, How Many MCs? 1993. How many MCs must get dissed? That wasn't a question. It was a warning. Released in 1993 on Enter the Stage. How Many MCs sounded like Brooklyn at midnight. The beat miners crafted a murky, bass-heavy instrumental that felt like it was recorded in a basement lit by a single bulb. Buckshot didn't rap to impress. He rapped to assert territory. College radio embraced it. Mixtapes circulated it endlessly. It didn't storm pop charts, but it conquered underground respect. Duck Down Records became synonymous with uncompromising Brooklyn grit because of records like this. The twist: major labels wanted to polish their sound. Add gloss, add hooks, make it more marketable. They declined. Short-term commercial growth stalled. Long-term credibility solidified. How many MCs didn't explode? It simmered, and that simmer built an entire aesthetic for mid-90s East Coast rawness. And just when Brooklyn was locking into grim minimalism, Long Island unleashed something unpredictable. Number 9, Leaders of the New School, Case of the PTA, 1991. Before platinum plaques, before Grammy nominations,
It's about 2 in the morning. Yo, G, what the hell's going on? It's just
before the animated interviews, there was Busta Rhymes,
love for a daughter, suggesting to me that I just order, watch myself.
exploding out of Case of the PTA like pure voltage. Released in 1991, this record felt chaotic in the best way. Rapid-fire verses, eccentric cadence, wild vocal inflections. Leaders of the new school didn't sound like anyone else. Yo, MTV Raps gave it heavy rotation. The energy was undeniable. But here's the twist. Internal tensions fractured the group just as momentum built. Creative clashes and personality conflicts splintered what could have been a longer collective run. Busta's solo ascent was meteoric. But it unintentionally eclipsed the group's origin story. Still, this record captures early 90s experimentation at full throttle. It's proof that hip-hop's evolution wasn't linear. It was volatile. And volatility was about to turn into something live. Number 8, The Roots, Proceed, 1994. Philadelphia. Real drums. No samples. In 1994, that was almost rebellious. Proceed from Do You Want More? Felt like a jazz band walking into a cipher and refusing to compromise musicianship. Questlove's drums weren't loops, they were breathing. Black Thought's delivery wasn't gimmicky, it was surgical. Critics leaned in. Radio leaned back. The twist. Labels didn't know how to sell a hip-hop band. They couldn't package it neatly into existing marketing lanes. So commercial support lagged. But touring changed everything. The Roots built wealth the old-fashioned way, stage by stage, city by city. Their longevity became proof that live performance could outlast radio spins. Proceed wasn't designed for instant gratification. It was designed for endurance. And while Philly proved hip-hop could be played live, Jersey had smoke in the air and something hypnotic in rotation. Stay right here. What's coming next separated legends from names, and the final entry rewrote the rules. Number 7, Channel Live, Maddism, 1994. Maddism, one word, instant recognition. Released in 1994 and featuring C.R.E.A.M.
John Lennon, yes, I'm I.C.M. I start grinning and syllables start bending.
Maddism blended sharp lyricism with an unmistakable hook coded in cannabis culture. It floated through underground radio like secondhand smoke, subtle but impossible to ignore.
I come with notions deeper than the ocean. Check out my potion, my rhythm.
Its billboard presence was modest. Its street presence was massive.
Yo, pass that lighter.
Counterclockwise, I rise like the sun. Now
The twist, distribution didn't match demand.
Introduce you to the one, the channel out indo, this loosens you up. Going through
The infrastructure wasn't strong enough to amplify what the streets were already embracing.
3, I make a run to the store. Channel 4, leave the store with the Philly plus.
But culturally, that hook embedded itself into 90s slang and head nod playlists permanently. It proved that sometimes a song doesn't need corporate backing to become iconic.
She like a jingle, roughneck hip hop is dripping from the single. Now, let me
It just needs repetition and resonance. And then the flow patterns changed entirely. Number 6, Das EFX, They Want EFX, 1992.
I'm hyper than Pinocchio's nose, cause I'm a supercalifragilistic tic-tac-pro. I gave
When this dropped in 1992, it sounded like language being reprogrammed.
thigh bone, my thigh bones connected to my knee bone, my knee bones connected to
Stuttered syllables, hyperactive bounce, tongue-twisting rhythm.
the weeping willow, and a daffodil, so back up, I go wild, pulverize my love.
Das EFX didn't just rap, they ricocheted.
I'm sick of my free, so no pork sausages, mom. Please, a blitz juice to
The album Dead Serious went platinum. Imitators flooded the airwaves within months. The twist, their innovation was so contagious that the market saturated quickly. What was revolutionary in 1992 felt overused by 1994. But that doesn't erase impact. Their cadence permanently altered how flows could bend and snap against beats. They sped up the culture. And out west, someone slowed it down and sharpened it intellectually. Number 5, Ras Kass, Remain Anonymous, 1994. Carson, California. Dense bars. Philosophical undertones. Razor-sharp critique. Remain Anonymous wasn't radio-friendly. It was cerebral. Ras Kass packed verses with layered meaning that required rewind buttons. It didn't chart high. It didn't receive heavy rotation. The twist, label politics and industry friction limited his exposure at a critical moment. But underground circles revered him. His pen became a benchmark for West Coast lyricism beyond gangsta tropes.
I seen the scene from the outside looking in through a window pane.
He proved intellect had a place in California rap.
All this juice evaporates. What it boils down to is a yes, y'all, and no.
Meanwhile, Staten Island was building an empire. Number 4, Wu-Tang Clan, C.R.E.A.M, 1993. Cash Rules Everything Around Me. Released in 1993, C.R.E.A.M turned financial struggle into a universal mantra. It reached number 60 on the Billboard Hot 100. A breakthrough for gritty, uncompromising rap. RZA's minimalist beat felt haunted. Inspecta Deck and Raekwon painted survival stories with cinematic bleakness. But here's the real twist. Wu-Tang's group contract was revolutionary. Members could sign solo deals with different labels. It was unheard of. And it redefined leverage in hip-hop business. They weren't just artists. They were architects. And while Wu built financial philosophy, Chicago built introspection. Number 3, Common, Resurrection, 1994. I used to love HER, a metaphor disguised as heartbreak. Common's resurrection became a defining moment in conscious rap. Produced by No ID, the track framed hip-hop as a woman who'd lost her way.
I'm wishing for a change, my man want his change in a cup. Yes, sir.
It didn't explode commercially, but it resonated deeply.
They solidified the realness. Skull cap, Smurf, puffy jacket, lug boots on.
The twist, A misunderstanding during East Coast.
Rhythm like a swim bike when it dim light. I use insight to enlighten, write something to
West Coast tensions briefly pulled Common into lyrical crossfire.
off the malt lick I fought. It's now my speech and thoughts quick and cruise the south side streets.
Yet instead of retreating, he refined his artistry.
LP, raps I make up like blacks do excuses. I feel like Noah. Look at my melons.
Over time, the song transformed into a cornerstone of reflective rap.
Don't give a about my cause and nice wars get up. Together black risk get cup.
It proved vulnerability could coexist with strength. And then Jersey unified everyone. Number 2, Naughty by Nature, Hip Hop Hooray, 1993. Hey, ho, anthemic from the first chant. Released in 1993, it peaked at number 8 on the Billboard Hot 100 and crossed into mainstream America without sacrificing identity. Treach's verses were sharp, but the hook dominated arenas, stadiums, graduation ceremonies. The twist. The chant overshadowed the craftsmanship. Casual listeners sang along, without realizing how technically tight the bars were. It bridged street credibility with universal accessibility. And then Brooklyn closed the chapter. Number 1, Smif-N-Wessun, Bucktown, 1994.
Lock your doors, nobody's safe. You know what I'm saying? Check
Welcome to Bucktown. This wasn't a greeting. It was initiation. Released in 1994 on Da Shernine. Bucktown felt like a return to grim essentials. Heavy bass, minimal percussion, boot camp click loyalty stamped into every bar. It never cracked mainstream radio, but it defined underground East Coast identity. The twist. A legal battle forced the duo to change their name to Coco Brovaz, disrupting commercial trajectory at a crucial moment. Yet culturally, Bucktown became sacred text for 90s purists. It didn't need charts. It needed speakers. And decades later, it still rattles them. These weren't just songs. They were turning points. Which one still gives you chills? Tell me in the comments. And get ready, because the next episode digs even deeper. Rewind Sonic, where hip-hop history never fades.